Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right, y'all. That's right. It's another podcast up in this thing. It's another podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's the Nerds at Night channel on X. It's the Nerds at Night channel on somewhere else. It's the Drunk Banthas channel. So it must be the Bantha Bunch Show. Let's go. It's Thursday, baby. It's Thursday. Let's go. What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing out there in the world? How you doing out there in the world? Holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. What are you doing? Come on in here. Get on in here now. I gotta say, shout out to all of the people who have been subscribing lately. Thank you. We need more of you. We need more people like you in the world, and then the world would be okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to everybody who's out right now, or who's on right now. Shout out to Lil Frothy. Shout out to Lil Frothy. Okay, she got the G pose on the little emoji now, little G pose. Okay, and shout out to the fifth Bantha. What up, fam? He said, "What up, fam?" Shout out to Film Age. What up, y'all? Y'all first ones in here, getting it in, getting the comments in, getting the comments going. For those who don't know, yes, I am your favorite cousin, Bill. Now, you know, my name's Bill, and we get it in over here every Thursday. Not some Thursdays. Y'all might think that that's a joke too. Like, no, let them know, y'all. We do this every Thursday right here on the Drunk Bantha Streams channel and also on X for those who are not aware. So yeah, make sure y'all go hang out with us. I mean, make sure y'all go and subscribe and like so that you can make sure you're hanging out with us every week. Okay? You don't have to show up here every week, but I do. And I really appreciate you coming to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't have to be here every week. I do it because I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who has joined the chat over there on the Nerds at Night on X. When did I start calling it X? It's Twitter. It's Twitter. So shout out to everybody on Twitter. The hyperbolic chamber of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm sorry. It still is a good place for sports news. Kind of. There's a lot of fake sports news out there as well. So who knows? One day we'll get a change. A change gonna come. It's hard to. I'm trying to figure out this button. Did I just waste a bunch of time? That was, yeah, y'all don't care about that, right? But yeah, shout out to y'all. That kind of hit, I ended kind of abruptly, right? Shout out to y'all though, man. I really appreciate everybody who's been subscribing lately on the Nerds at Night channel on YouTube, the Drunk Bantha's channel, and the Drunk Bantha Streams channel is where you're watching from right now. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you're liking, subscribing. If I know y'all who are the old heads, y'all are already liking and subscribing. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. We already got some likes in there. Really appreciate y'all. Today we got a lot to talk about, man. Today we're gonna be talking about a film that I just got through watching for probably like the third time in my lifetime. Not that. No, I'm joking. It's a joke. Because look, we're gonna be new. Does It Hold Up episode coming out soon. Idiocracy. It's coming up. You guys Let me know if you're interested in any other Does It Hold Up episodes that we can do for you guys. Any movies that you're interested in, and we can see if they make the cut. For those who are new to the channel, you don't know what Does It Hold Up is. It's okay. I've got a break for that.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Yeah. So yeah, man, make sure you go check that out. We got, I think the new one may have just dropped today, or maybe it drops tomorrow. Who knows? But go over there and check it out, dude. We got so many new channels, so much going on. Go to Nerds at Highlights, by the way. Nerds at Highlights for all the people who love nerds at night and nerds stuff. Come hang out with us, because ain't nobody else doing it better than us, or as much as us. So what are we talking about tonight, you say, Bill? What are we talking tonight? Well, my friend, I cannot be say you make me happier to ask a question right now. Tonight we're talking about Willie D. Willie Dynamite. That is right, Willie Dynamite. Man, for those who have no idea what Willie Dynamite is, or who Willie Dynamite is, maybe I should say. Well, Willie Dynamite is the 1973 action thriller Blaxploitation film, so-called Blaxploitation film. Well, who was it starring? It's starring Roscoe Orman, Diana Sands, Thalmus Rasulullah, and Juanita Brown. And Lord have mercy, Juanita Brown. What was I about to say? Man, there was somebody else in here who I wanted to make sure I mentioned. But that's the main cast, basically. I gave you Willie's name. I gave you the Deanna Saints. I gave you the main characters. Man, let me tell you something about this movie. It is a movie about pimping. For those who may not have gathered that from the thumbnail, this movie is about pimping. And not just about like the pimp life and pimping. It's more so a movie about this man's life in the pimp game. Now, some of y'all are probably thinking, nigga, what are we doing? Why are we talking about pimps? Is that what we're really doing? Well, yes, nigga, what the fuck? Yes, that's what we doing. We talking about pimps today. Okay? And there's no love like a pimp's love. No love like a pimp's love. That's not an oxymoron. Okay? Because just because it's not a desired love doesn't mean there's a love like it. See, there is no love like a pimp's love. What is this movie about? What is this movie about? Well, Willie, first of all, like I said, it came out in 1973. This is the age of Blaxploitation's height. Like, this is what golden age of Blaxploitation films. I'll just read you Wikipedia's little overview. It says here, when enterprising pimp Willie Dynamite, Roscoe Orman, refuses to agree to a mandate that would assign pimps to specific districts, he sets himself on a collision course with Belle, the this is Bell is one of the I don't even know why it says it like this. Bell is one of the characters who's trying to take him to jail. The kingpin of New York prostitution. Oh no. Bell was the pimp, and that's what I was trying to think of earlier. Roger Robinson. Yeah, y'all know Roger Robinson. Roger Robinson was in a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, let me pull up some of Roger Robinson's shit here. Since y'all don't know. He was in Newman's Law. He was in Who's the Man. He was in Center of the Web. He was in a House Divided. But anyway, plays an amazing pimp. He was in a lot of movies. Okay, yeah, we're back. Willie Dynamite finds himself on a collision course with Bell, the pimp, who's in charge. You know what I'm saying? The kingpin of New York prostitution. Daddy. Worse yet, Willie comes under the scrutiny of a pair of detectives. And then there's Cora, Diana Sands, a former prostitute now employed as a social worker who aims to take down Willie's operation by forming. I was going to try to say, like, reform, reform, preaching to reform, forming. No, y'all don't know nothing. Forming to Willie D's girls. So yeah, man, it's a movie about a guy trying to live his life. You know what I'm saying? Out here in the game. You know what I'm talking about, baby. Do y'all know what pimping is? Does anybody not know what pimping is out there? Is it anybody? Does everybody know what pimping is? Anybody in the comments? Chitter chatters, pitter patters. Y'all don't want to talk. I know what y'all want to talk about. Y'all don't want to talk about it though. Let's see here. I'm trying to pull up this movie for you guys because I'm nice like that to you guys. Because Willie Dynamite is not a movie I can really talk about as much as I can. I have to show you better than I put it. The best way to put it. So y'all make sure y'all going out here and sharing this episode real quick, man. I am stalling for those who are wondering. I am stalling because I'm trying to get to this movie because it's important that I pull it up for y'all. And of course, your boy forgot. It's actually up on this other computer. I don't feel like working from two computers today, but we're gonna try to not get fined today. We're gonna try to not get fined, and we're gonna play this up one here. Up your mind, Willie D. That's too fast. Ooh, why didn't y'all say something? Why didn't y'all say that was gonna be too fast? Come on, Bill. That's gonna be too fast. That's all y'all gotta say. Damn.
Silk and satin, if you pay his price, he'll set you up in his
This song.
Never treating two girls the same.
Hold on, and shout out to whoever put this up. Use a good one. Use a real one. Let me turn it down. Yeah. So first off, the song is crazy. It pretty much goes hard as hell. To be honest.
7 women in the palm of his hand.
7 women in the palm of his hand. Come on now.
Got a woman for every man. Willie D.
Willie D got a woman for every man.
Magic the way he
Look at this old ass nigga. Oh my God. Willie D giving old men heart attacks. For those who don't know what a pimp is a man who gets his money by the way of, women of the night, women who give their body sexually for love of a man who takes all their money and then gives it back in a allegedly judicial manner that is very, fair. But it's not. It's not fair. I'm just trying to tell you how Pimp is trying to pass it, with his women. With his women. And he does say that. They call them their women. You know what I'm saying? These are my women. But you out here giving them to other people. But it's only because, hey, they're going to be bringing me back that money. Which is crazy that people still do this. This is what they call the oldest profession in the history of the world. And first of all, this is the bottom bitch right here. This is the bottom bitch in the movie.
Yes, dude, the price of meat has gone up everywhere.
She on his head. See, that's the bottom bitch. For those who always wondered, what does a bottom bitch do for a pimp? How does a bottom bitch work? Well, this is the perfect example. See, she don't just muscle up the females, right? She muscle up on the dudes as well. Muscle up on them. It's crazy. But look at this. Look at this hair. Beautiful hair. I don't know what city this is supposed to be in. I'm gonna guess. Oh no, it's supposed to be in New York. This is in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. Just so y'all know, you gathering the time period, gathering the fashion and the style. This says that Willie D came out. Willie Dynamite. I keep saying Willie D, but okay, I'm not gonna be confusing. Willie Dynamite. This says that it came out in 74. On Google, it says it came out in 73. So, I don't know who's right. Sometimes movies are like that, where this is the year that it came out in theaters, but they give you the date on Google for the day that it hit a film festival or something like that. Like the day that it actually came out type shit. So, before I get canceled there, not canceled. Fuck. Yeah, before we get demonetized, let's just go to. I want to take that down so I can show y'all some of these scenes, like what it's like to live a pimp's life. Also, there were some scenes that I couldn't show you that were insinuating some things that I don't think I need to be showing y'all, or I might get turned off. See, it's one thing to get demonetized, but get banned, that's a whole nother thing. All right, here we go. I'm trying to display what is like a dynamic that they're trying to display between a pimp and his hoe.
Willie, I got the toupee of everything. What you want me to do?
I'm not. I've got an important meeting.
She'll be in a minute. Well, then give the girl a chance. She ain't hardly been in the life.
Baby, you running these chicks or not? I told you to keep an eye on her.
Damn, Willie. I got the toupee of everything.
Damn, Willie.
What you want me to do?
I thought you want what I want. Now we got something together or not.
No, it really.
Maybe you're getting too old for all the responsibility. Being my bottom lady, maybe it's too heavy.
See, I told y'all this is his bottom lady. Bottom lady. Maybe you get to bottom lady. This is some terrible shit right here. And just so y'all know, or it's known, I'm not celebrating the life of a pimp, but this is a movie, and we're gonna talk about the movie, right? So just bear with.
Oh, shit. You know that, ain't it?
Then what's happening? Where is the bitch?
I'll get her. I'll get her.
Where have you been? Get your ass in there before Willie breaks something.
I mean, the easiest way to test a nonstick.
So yeah, yeah, y'all don't want to be seeing these commercials. So I'll let him rock. I'll let what's his name, cookware dude. I'm gonna let him rock real quick by himself. But yeah, that's the typical dynamic right there between Pimp and his hoe. It is not fun. It is not to be glorified, and it is kind of frustrating. Kind of frustrating to me because like we still deal with it till this day, and I do think sex work is real work. It's just if it's not something that somebody is doing, like this is the thing: working at a steel mill is real work. Working at McDonald's is real work. But if they beat your ass every day and then tell you can't have your money, like that ain't really the kind of job I really want. You know what I'm saying? But the story is really deep, man. Like Willie D goes through a lot throughout this story. Like you seeing him like kind of on top. You seeing him we just went through the little montage. He got the mink coat. No, he's got on. He makes it very clear throughout the movie. He is not wearing mink. He is not wearing fur. He is wearing lamb. I'm wearing lamb. So yeah, hold on a second. What? So, yeah, man, the beginning of this movie starts out with him meeting up with the pimp congregation. I don't know, man. Like these are the neighborhood pimps, the pimps of the pimp mafia. See, they say pimp kingpin is what they call old buddy, but I guess that's what you would call him. I mean, I don't know. He's the only pimp who decides he might shoot a nigga every once in a while. Maybe he got the most money, but it looks like it's pretty much they trying to start a democracy together. And well, let me just pull up a little bit of the scene here. It will be crazy because I'm doing it times two, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, my bitch. Hey, she's on the way back to the house.
Willie, yeah.
Hey, man. How you doing, man?
What's going on?
What's happening? Go on. It's the best.
Just came to me, you know. I said, what's the dope? And she said to me, well,
Try this.
Give me the rest of the money, woman.
Now, see, immediately is disrespect up in here. See, this is Bell. This is the first look at what Willie D is wearing. Look at what Willie Dynamite has on. This is crazy. I mean, this is crazy. Oh man, he's flared out, bro. And I don't know. The Pimp used to wear some pretty really outlandish stuff, y'all. Like, and he also goes around spreading this around everybody, giving everybody everything. Here, this guy right here, he said, "I'm cool." This guy right here, this is Rollo from. This is Rollo from from Sanford and Son. I kept wanting to say Sons of Anarchy for some reason. Yeah, but this is dude from Sanford and Son down here below my head right here. Very small role in this movie, but
Whoa, man, I don't know how you do it. Don't know how you do it, man. I mean, dudes getting burned everywhere today. I mean, and since they're here, and cops want double sugar. Well, you can't find an honest one for shit. Oh, man, and the bitches. Ooh, man, the bitches is so freaky. They don't know what they want to do next. I mean, look, two-tone afros and leather jumpsuits.
like this is how they putting some sauce on it, kind of, but no, actually they not, dude. This is really how pimps really talk, especially back then. Like right now, I wouldn't even say like a pimp really talks like this. This is an exaggeration, but back then, man, you know, it was crazy. And now, so people probably like, man, hoes is nasty, hoes what. Especially, I think that's I think that basically that's kind of a propagandized type conversation that's built around that what actually is true about prostitution. But not that I advocate being a pimp. I just advocate for women being able to do what they want to do. That's really all my thing.
Hey, you know what one of the bitches said to me? She said, "Oh, would you pay for my silicone?" Shit, man. I don't know what they want from me, man. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby. Yeah.
That's inflation, baby. Even he thought that shit was funny. It's inflation, baby. So, like, this whole meeting,
guys, I just found out for my
people. I mean, it's about these guys getting together and forming their own thing, like forming a squad. We don't know nothing about these guys before this, but the reason I really wanted to show you all this is basically a scene that in Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite, that took so much from this movie. They reenacted this scene kind of with a big comedic spin to it, and it was hilarious. Where they introduce all the pimps by asking them to vote. Well, they don't introduce you to all of the pimps by asking to vote, but they introduce you to all of their names. They reveal all of the pimps' names by taking this offer that Bell has presented to them with a vote. So I'm trying to get to that part because it really is one of the most hilarious parts of the movie. Oh man, here we go. Sorry, you gotta wait for the commercials to go away and shit. I'm not paying for YouTube TV. I mean YouTube. What is it? Premium? YouTube Premium? No, I'm not doing that. Y'all got me.
We cool all those strange freelance bitches, and when the heat comes down, all you do is cool it for a while. Meanwhile, business is still going on elsewhere, dig, which takes care of you. The Johns don't panic, and we don't jam up on each other. How's it sit with you, Cyrus?
I'm with you, Bill.
Top. Milky Way.
Milky Way might be my favorite, y'all. Milky Way might be my favorite. Milky Way. We don't know how he said his name.
Milky Way. Sugar. Sweet.
So yeah, man, this scene wild. I thought that it was amazing because you get to see everybody's different styles. Costume designer was on point, man, on point. Right here, it looks like this dude trying not to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like they are over the top with it for sure. They're over the top with it. But it's kind of like a part of it, right? Like I'm trying to find a good. Where is the one where we do the thing here? There we go. Yeah, he's like, sweet, you know, shit, I fuck with it. But Willie don't fuck with it, you see. Look at old buddy's shoes. Damn, Bill is like so confusing with his outfit right here. He has a crushed velvet, look like a fur robe, a crushed velvet robe with fur lining and some I don't know what you call them things, black and white tip. I mean the white with the black tip shoes with the heel on the top, on the bottom. What the hell? Got a lot going on, Bill.
I can dig it. The idea's fine. But one thing. Who's gonna do the dividing?
Really? Who's gonna do the dividing? Now look at Bill. What? He was not expecting this. And so look, man, I just wanted to point this part out right here because it just shows you that Bill is trying to bring people together, but at the same time, he's kind of trying to consolidate power in a way. Willie D's not going for that. And you know, he bucks that, and he shows that he has ambition and a need to grow, a want to have more. And he was under the assumption that everybody else was under the same mindset, but he finds out quickly everybody is just really trying to survive, as while he is trying to thrive and grow. This changes the whole dynamic of what you think is going to happen going forward, because you think it's about to be this like celebrated movie about a pimp's rise to power, a pimp's rise to fame. But what actually ends up happening is this is like one of the worst things that could have ever happened in your life type shit. Like Willie goes through some shit, man. Like Willie's at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, Willie's lost his bottom bitch who gets killed. He has his prettiest bitch get her face cut from the top of her head all the way down to the bottom of her neck. All this shit cut the fuck up. He gets beat the fuck up by some thugs and the police. And then his mama dies. And this is all in the span of about 15 minutes. This nigga mama dies. Like, he had like the worst up and down. Like, there was no up really. Like, after this moment is the up part. Look, here's just where his mama dies at. Oh man, that's so whack. See, his mama gonna die right here. Ah! No, I'm just speaking to.
Isn't there something you can do? You know so much. Isn't there something you can do?
Call an ambulance.
This moment
See,
seems like it will never end. Never end. You can't face the day.
Willie Dynamite going through it. You know what I'm saying?
This pain began.
Okay, so look, this is the girl that I was telling you about that got her face all cut up. So she got into a magazine, got out of the game really, and then Willie made sure she stayed in it, brought her back in. And then she got her face cut up after that. So he looking at this picture like really deep moment right here. And it's crazy because so many of these blaxploitation, quote unquote, blaxploitation movies were, and I say blaxploitation, quote unquote, because I don't know why we call it blaxploitation. And to me, it's just a black movie. It's just black people in the movie. It's just a majority black movie, so why do we do that? What are we worried about? I don't know. Those are my thoughts. But yeah, very deep, moving parts in this movie. You know, like certain parts of this movie, you're like, damn, that if they could have just had a bigger budget and more like film to do more takes, this would have been a really fucking good movie. This is where I was telling you.
We can sell you.
She was getting those pictures. But that's not why I was starting. This is where I was trying to get to.
Willie's
Where
here, baby.
he convinces her
It's
to
all
come
right.
back, you know?
Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody gonna hurt you.
No more, Willie. I don't want it anymore.
What's the matter, baby?
I want out of life, Willie.
I knew it. So I planned together. You Willie's woman. Listen to me, baby. Hey, Willie, been good to you. Said we'll buy you everything you ever wanted.
Willie,
Remember the stink in the holes? Remember the
Willie,
roaches?
please.
Out of it, baby.
Willie, please.
I brought you to live.
Listen to me.
I remember Willie's dream. How Willie's gonna be number one. And all of you are gonna share it. Willie
Now,
needs you now, baby. Like you needed him before, remember?
if you listen to how what I just thought about right now while that was playing is if you listen to how these people right here are talking, this is how every Quan Mills book reads. That's how every Quan Mills book reads. It reads just like these people are talking right now, and they act like that's how we talk all the time. That's why I got a problem with your books, Quan. Also, I'm trying to get Quan Mills on the show, so whoever is out there who knows Quan Mills or has any information about Quan Mills, please, please, please let him know. I want to have him on the show. I want to have him on the show. And I don't even want it to be hostile. It won't be hostile. It won't be like us debating. I have questions. I have questions that need to be answered, Mr. Mills. I have questions that need to be answered, Mr. Mills. So yeah, man. This part of the movie was hard for me to watch because, it's obvious, right? Obvious reasons. This part was hard for me to watch because it wasn't good. Man, they were acting badly in this one. But it's also hard for me to watch because of the nature of this moment, right? You don't know. But when I was watching it, I had already seen it before. And I'm just like, man, I'm rewatching this. And it's like, this girl is about to have her life fucking fucked up. And this dude's fault. But what's interesting about certain charismatic actors and certain charismatic characters is like when they do so much bad, you're still for some reason attracted to that person, not necessarily like physically attracted, but like you want to root for them, right? Like you want to be like, yo, let's kick it. I like that dude. I would support him. I would vote for him type shit. You're rooting for this bad character by the end of the movie because he's caught you off guard with his charisma. Charisma.
Ooh-wee! This nigga got some $1 million words, don't he?
Shout out to everybody who's watching right now. If you're on Nerds at Night on Twitter, or if you're on the Drunk Bantha's live stream, I appreciate y'all watching. There's like there's 6 likes on the live stream, so appreciate y'all, man. There's not 6 people watching right now. So that means y'all are coming in, liking, and getting back out. But that's okay. I'm not mad at that, man. Come hang out. It's a good time. It's a good time, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all getting it in, man. Let's see. I got some new sounds. Let's see what I got. Oh, that sounded aggressive. Oh, yeah, man. So I'm trying to go through my favorite parts of this movie. The acting is always over the top, but there are certain moments where it's just like we go from one moment. Well, there's certain parts of the movie that you're just there. You just end up there. There was no setup. You just were talking about ice cream sandwiches in one scene, and then you move over to the very next clip. Not the next scene, just the next clip. And you're just like talking. He's talking to a mechanic. He's like, yeah, thank you for fixing my car. It's like, how do we get here? What are we talking to this guy about your car for? Like, why did you get it fixed? What happened? That's not in the movie. But it's like that kind of scenario. Like, why are we having this conversation right now? Did Willie Dynamite have a car accident? But anyway, for instance, when you watch this beginning of this scene, like it did a hard cut from her in the studio to her laying on the bed about to throw up, running away from, oh, not running, but crawling away from the streets. Crawling away from the streets and shit, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, y'all out there, but nobody's chatting. Half of this show is chatting. So half of this show, the other half of this show is drops. So I don't know what I'm about to do for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, maybe I could start maybe I'll start dancing with my shirt on.
Nigga, no.
All right, back to the lecture at hand. Y'all are disrespectful. I just want to see this dude's outfit, man.
So water bottles have BPAS.
That's all I want to see.
And your tap water
is this fucking outfit.
How's that gonna look? I want to call my lawyer. Oh, get him up. Burn and leave.
See, it must be a New York thing to get big ass.
Hey, go easy on Willie. He's tender. You know, he works with women all day. You know how it is?
It must be.
With a spoon. Hey, come on, take it easy. Take it easy. Willie's got to answer some questions. We don't want to
It must be a New York thing to wear mink or like shit like that. I've never seen a nigga in LA wearing a mink coat with a mink hat. Never have I ever. Y'all want to play that? Never have I ever seen a pimp with this kind of outfit on. Never. Not in LA. Not in LA. You know, I can't speak for everywhere else in the world. Y'all tell me what tell me what was your experience when seeing your first pimp? What was your first experience when seeing your first pimp? What was your experience? Did you learn from it? Did it make you into a better person? Did it affect you in a terrible way? I don't know. I'm just curious. How did you feel? How did you feel? I don't need to show you anything about the women, but I do want to show you this interaction that they had here. That not these women, but the woman that is trying to bring down Willie D and his organization. She's pretty much a badass through this whole thing.
Let him in, then call the police.
Listen here, bitch.
Mr. Dynamite. Surprise.
That's how you start out a conversation right there, boy. Listen here, bitch. I might have to get that. I might have to get a drop. I might have to get that a drop. Listen here, bitch.
Listen here, bitch.
Mr. Dynamite. Surprise.
I got you messing around with my women. I'll cut you down.
Oh, you have such a charming way of rapping.
What kind of shit is this anyway?
Just say, I'm a kind of a consumer protection agency, a sort of a Ralph Nader for hookers. So you listen to me, Mr. Willie Dynamite. I'm declaring war on you. You dig it? I'm gonna make you number 1 minus 1, which equals 0. Now you got 30 seconds to get out of here.
Bullshit.
You got the police on the line? Mm-hmm. Good. Tell him he's armed and preparing to rape us.
Dang.
Rape you? You think the cops will buy that? I'd rather rape a watermelon.
I don't know what that means. I'm so glad that we got to that part because I know I would have forgot otherwise. What the fuck does that mean? I'd rather vape a watermelon than have sexual intercourse with you. I'd rather vape a watermelon than have intercourse with you. That, I mean, that's crazy. I still don't know what the fuck that means. Please, someone, please tell me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what the hell that means. Oh, by the way, there's this new thing called hype. Hit that hype button in the chat area where you go down there at the bottom of the YouTube thing. For my YouTube people, go down there to the thing that says hype. You just click that, man. Appreciate y'all. Actually, I don't know if that actually works on this channel. A lot I don't know about this channel. You know, what are we gonna do? You know what you know. I don't remember doing this stuff when we weren't monetized, so it's hard for me to remember like what we can and can't do as far as all of that goes. But I really, really appreciate y'all fucking with us through these new times that we're going through, and hopefully we can build everything back to where it was before so that we can keep this live thing going. You know, we don't take no money from nobody else. We are basically a completely independent, not basically, I mean, we are 100% a completely independent funded group here at Nerds at Night and Drunk Bantha. So make sure y'all like, y'all subscribe, help us out, keep this thing going because we don't want to take money from nobody else. We want to make sure y'all get the best type of experience possible without anybody telling us how to think, what to think, what to say. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is the greatest place, as good as place as any. Good as place as any.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
That's right. Morgan, as Bantha says, funded by users like you. Viewers like you. Viewers. I'm not a user, you're a user. But yeah, man, Willie gets his revenge, though, on those who fucked him over, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty dope part of the movie. Right here, he gets back at Bell. This is my favorite part of the movie. No. I gotta turn the speed down. I gotta go back to regular speed. This is hilarious.
Hey, Willie don't man God. Willie, hey, Willie!
Oh my God. The shit changed so hard. He's going so hard.
Hey, Willie don't man God. Willie, hey,
Oh my God. That is so crazy. Oh man, I cannot. So Willie looks like this, right, by the way, because Bell and his people beat the hell out of Willie. Willie. Oh man, this movie was something else. Oh, thank you. Look at this. Beer me up. Beer me down, guys. Beer me up, beer me down. That's right. Nothing sexy, right? Nothing sexy. Look at this motherfucker Bell. Weak ass nigga. Tell his old Cadillac up though. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of fucked up. Just shoot me, man. No, I'm joking. Please don't ever just shoot me. This is what's so funny for Morty right here.
Your mother's in the hospital, Willie.
Your mother's in the hospital, Willie. That's the kind of acting that you're getting in this right here, though. Like over the top. Everything is over the top. If you're comfortable with that, this should all be really dope for you to experience. What tripped me out is the lady who's been trying to basically bring his whole organization down, starts feeling sad and bad for him, starts really trying to help him change his life and turn his life around. And even at the end of the movie, they have this like heartfelt moment where she basically admits to Willie that she used to be a and she's basically every day is a struggle. Every day she thinks she could slip back into that world, back into that life. And I'll play you a little bit of that scene.
Sure, I'm afraid of it. I live in fear of it every day of my life. I feel like I'm walking on the edge of something. Any second I could fall over.
And you want me to live like that?
No, we're different. You're ambitious, you get what you want.
I'm being reformed, social worker. I got a few cuts and bruises. But remember, everything heals.
Even passion, honey?
Now, Passion was the girl that I was telling you about that had that they got the bad scar. I don't want to show that just because of the nature of obviously it's not real, and obviously it's not going to look as bad as they could have made it now because of makeup. But I'm not trying to, this is a family show. Some people are watching this show, our show, in the morning. So good morning to you, London. And good morning to you, France. Good morning to my underbelly. I just want to get to the
I want you to see she's like before. This is for passion. This is for passion. I want you to see she's like before.
So yeah, like at the end, he ends up taking the last bit of money that he actually has left after the government done froze his accounts for tax evasion, after the police done took all of his drugs, after the pimps done took all of his bitches, after his mama died, after his whole organization has fucking gone to shit, after his car has been towed, stolen, like they stole parts off of it, then it got towed. Like they just, after all of this, he decides, hey man, I'm gonna give her this last bit of money to help out this girl that I ruined her life. And you know, he can't change what happened, can't take it back. But he decides that, you know, he wants to be a good person finally. And it's
to make it right.
That's what I was about to say. It's his opportunity to try to make it right.
Hey, mister, that's your car they're towing?
No. Not anymore.
The darkness and shadows round your feet.
Yeah.
And your motion ends in stumbling.
And he learned the lesson, man. He learned that none of this shit matters, man. I need to try to make something out of my life. Because once you
the green away and left
living this crazy lifestyle, you come out on the other end. If you are so lucky to come out on the other end alive, because yeah, you could die in a pimp's world too. If you're so lucky to come out on the other end, man, it becomes like a realization that you wasted your whole life doing this very stupid, risky, not really that profitable thing. Could have probably made the same amount of money going to work, considering like it takes thousands of dollars to get 10 women up out of prison, like, or jail for being arrested for prostitution. Seems like it's a lot easier to just go to work. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never been pimping. I guess it's easier if you're pimping and you're not getting caught. Because I could pimp. But if I was pimping and then get caught, then what's the point in that? I think it's just a matter of time before anybody gets caught doing something. And that would include like tricking hoes, running hoes. I'm running hoes. I'm running hoes. I like this better or this one better? I think I like this one better. Oh wait, no, I like this one better. Yeah, okay. I see. I fuck with y'all. Today. But yeah, sorry. Before I move on, that was Willie D. Willie Dynamite. Willie Dynamite, one of my favorite blaxploitation films, and we're gonna keep trying to do something like this every month or so, every other week or so. I don't know, but this is the first portion of our series that we're gonna do right here, or segments that we're gonna do right here. The blaxploitation movie of the week. So if you have a blaxploitation movie that you want to be on the Bantha Fun show on Thursdays at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time, make sure you go ahead and put it in the comments. Share this with somebody that you know that is a fan of Blaxploitation movies, and let them know that we're going to be doing this shit every week. Well, not every week, but you know what I mean. If you guys bring me somebody to do it with every week, then I'll do it every week. If you bring me a movie to do, I'll do it. Sorry, my microphone's falling down over here. Well, it's as good a time as any for me to start talking about what I was going to talk about before I have to go. My microphone falls off this damn thing. Friggin' technical difficulties button. When you need it. Come on, let go. All right, microphone. Microphone don't want to fuck with me, so I ain't gonna be able to move too far right here. Microphone stand. Microphone. You love me. You're good to me. I apologize, microphone. But yeah, that was Willie Dynamite. Get out of here. Y'all go check out Willie Dynamite. It's really good. And like I said, put your Blaxploitation movie in the comments so I can go watch it and talk about it right here. One thing that I want to get off before we get out of here. Today, I've been telling people today I was going to do the State of the World address. A lot of things have changed since I was going to do that State of the World address, because I have a lot of things that I could talk about that probably going to get me in trouble. That would be on top of my rant that I would provide for you here. So I'm going to, for the first time, take like 2 weeks to do research to build more affirmed, researched information, credible sources, double-checked, fact-checking. We're going to make sure we get this right. The state of the world that we're in right now is terrible. And that's mostly because of our lack of trust in media, social media, but really it's the lack of trust in each other. There's never really been a trust of each other in this world. Not one that has never been taken advantage of. Even with the immense amount of prosperity, progress that we've seen in the last 60 years, we still have a situation in which the least advantaged get taken advantage of the most. People with the least advantages get taken advantage of the most. And it's not an American thing. People like to say, oh, America needs to do better. We do need to do better. Everybody needs to do better. But it's a world thing. It's a human thing. We got to stop being so negative and try to be more positive. And it's hard. And why I say you got to try to be more positive is because naturally human beings are terrible fucking people. Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday, September the 10th. And as of the time of this recording, at least for me, I believe they haven't even caught his killer. I have more to talk on about the killer when we come back next week, because it's news that I have related to some other things that actually deals with film. We actually will correlate those things. But as of right now, we don't know who assassinated Charlie Kirk. I will say this. Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be murdered. He didn't deserve to die. His kids don't deserve to grow up without their dad. His wife doesn't deserve to grow up to raise her kids without their dad. And at the very least, none of them should have had to, or at least have to, one day see their father, see her husband murdered on television, murdered on the internet, seeing videos of that shit one day as his kids, 1 and 3 years old. That's terrible. But Charlie Kirk was also a racist. And for no one to really want to focus just on telling the whole story of the person who was absolutely devastatingly taken away from this planet for no other reason. I won't say for any reasons, actually, because I don't know what the reasons are. I don't know what this person who committed this crime, who committed this atrocity, I have no idea what their motives are. But I do know what Charles Kirk's motives were. His motives were to get everybody who didn't look like him, everyone who is not of white German descent, everyone who looks different than him. His goal was to get us out of this country, or hopefully we all kill ourselves off. I'm not going to say that his goal was to eradicate all of us, but at least to leave the country to the white race. He is a man who has completely been radicalized. I'm not saying that's how he grew up, as this type of person he was, but he's been radicalized to the right. He had taken advantage of social media's urge to have us pitted against each other, so that at the benefit of an algorithm that makes them more money, 4 or 5 times more money than anything they share as a profit margin with any of the other creators that they have on any platform. But I'm not here to blame Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk, why do I need to do anything to Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk is dead now, right? But I do want to make sure it is said that this man was a racist. I've gone, I want to make it let it be known, I didn't know who this guy was before he got shot. I didn't. I'm a very knowledgeable person about senators and all this shit, but I didn't know who he was. He's relatively insignificant as far as where it comes to my day-to-day life. I didn't know who he was, but he is well known on the right. He's well known by people who are very combative with the right, I guess is a better way to put it. And he was a rising star amongst the Republican Party. Now, the only issue I have with that is that the dude was using racial slurs. I found so many racial slurs videos. I saw him talk about people there need to be more mass shootings in schools because people need to wake up to, I don't know. He just had too many quotable craziness, like craziness that is quotable. And I heard this man get up and start yelling at a man who was asking him a question on a panel. And he got up and started yelling and screaming at him that he was a chink. And even at this man's last breath, he was exhaling. He was speaking, answering a question about gun rights and gun violence, dodging a question, I should say, about those two things. None of this is worth it, y'all. None of this is worth it. Like, this isn't George Wallace was running for president at that time, long George Wallace was running for president a long last time ago. He got shot. Didn't get to run. He didn't die. He didn't die. But he did get shot. And wasn't able to run for president any longer. And if I'm not mistaken, Nixon took the nomination and then lost to JFK. But when he was shot, it wasn't like even then people recognized that he was a segregationist. Like that's how they talked about him. That's how they recognized him. When they went to report on him being shot, he was just shot. He was just an American man who was shot and killed and then left his 2 surviving children and his wife. That's all it's supposed to be. But now it's political. Even just because this dude was a bad human being, you'd think that the Democrats would be up in arms trying to destroy this dude. Like, as far as blaming everybody for blaming everyone on the right for what happened. But no, it's happening on the right. They're blaming everyone for what happened. And yeah, there are some really fucked up people and things that are being said on the left about Charlie Kirk, which is to me just we got to show we can't. This is why other people get mad at us, and this is why other countries get mad at us. This is why we don't win elections right now as Democrats. It's because we just don't do the right thing in spite of what people think about us. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking ranting at this moment. But my point of it is I'm not going to go into too much more conversation about this until next Thursday. Because I shouldn't just get on here and spout craziness. I think that is part of what I'm trying to say is irresponsible. I don't want to be a Charlie Kirk. I don't want to feed the monster that is this demonstrative urge to tear down people for the sake of it. And it being the white supremacist suppression, aggression, authoritarian Ku Klux Klan agenda. Go look up Daughters of the Confederacy and see how real they are still today. That'd be the problem. People just think it's well, it's a long time ago. I don't need to look at it. It's far away. I don't need to care. But you do need to care, man. We all need to care, and we need to care more. You know, there's countries bombing other countries. We got to do better, dude. We got to do better. And when I say we got to do better, yeah, no, you didn't bomb nobody. I know you didn't bomb nobody. Relax. But we pay for it, dog. We got to stop this shit. We got to stop this shit. But anyway, my microphone has officially fallen off of this microphone stand. So I'm just going to hold this and tell you, well, what am I going to tell you? I'm going to tell you where you can find me. That's what I'm going to do. You can, first of all, I'm going to tell you, thank you so much for watching. And before we get out of here, actually, I want to go to one little more commercial.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Yeah, so that's right, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's really tough. It's really tough, man. We got to love each other a little bit more. We got to start talking to each other better. And we got to start liking and subscribing to the Drunk Bantha Streams channel. And we got to start liking and subscribing to the Drunk Bantha channel. Nerds at Night. And on X, it's Nerds at Night as well. This is your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill. It's been a pleasure. If you're watching on any of these live, thank you. And if you're watching in any of these later in the future, I thank you too. If you made it this far, you're a real one. I'll see you later. Thank you. Good night.